What it do? What it do, my loves? It's your girl, 5 Star Key, and this is Mind and Body. Okay, so the title to this video, is that certain people they give opportunities to people who are like undeserving. You get what I'm saying? Some people, you know how you'll be like, man, I've been doing such and such for this amount of time, and I've been doing woo 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 woo. You get what I'm saying? But then they want to give it somebody else a position or a job that you was either waiting on, wanting on, or applying. You get what I'm saying? But they do that to undeserving people, and the reason why is because it's easier for them to control certain people. You understand what I'm saying? It's literally easier for some people to control. It's kind of like, that's why they'll try to take your career from you, or they try to take your job from you, and then they try to put somebody else in there because you done already did a lot of work. You get what I'm saying? You done already did a lot of work. So with that being said, that's why they're trying to put somebody else in the forefront because you did all the hard work, and it's kind of like somebody else wants to reap the benefits of your hard work. You get what I'm saying? And you know what? There need to be some type of rules, laws, and set in place where there are rules and spiritual laws and things set in place. And you want to know, I'm glad that they have those certain spiritual laws because literally it's been after generation, bloodline after bloodline going through certain things. And it's kind of like just because these certain group of people can control let's say the west side of the world. They can control the west side of the world. So if you live on the west side because God is calling you to go over to that area, because it's like y'all not gonna keep trying to take from us. Y'all want us to struggle for what reason though? How was that making you a better woman or man to see somebody else struggle? To see somebody else go without because you'll feel like, oh, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. The person wound up getting fired. We did it. You get what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, that's like Indian giving. It's like that person applied for the job, but you had helped that person get fired and things. But in this world, my love, that's why I need to be certain laws on that. You get what I'm saying? Like literally, because you know how sometimes the police officers they'll watch your lifestyle and then they make certain laws because they're watching certain things that you're doing and whatnot. So then they come up with certain laws about it, but they need to come up with laws about that. You get what I'm saying? Like I kid you not. They need to come up with certain laws about how these men are. Like a man should not have the authority to run around and harass a woman and make a woman's life hard and things like that. Men shouldn't have, but like I said, some of these people, they let these men do that type of stuff. They let these men steal your mailbox. It's like these people know what these people are doing, stealing your mail, holding this and holding that, and then it's like then they want to get mad because they watching me, right? The people that was like stealing my mail or using my mailbox, I'm pretty sure they watch me over the internet because hell, they're stealing from me. So of course they're watching everything I fucking do because they need me. You get what I'm saying? Like they need my address because they want to say Sharon Thompson lives over there by me, or like I know a Sharon Thompson or Sherelle Thompson, whatever the fuck it is, and I don't know Sherelle Thompson. Maybe they want to make it seem like I know who Michael Lang is. I don't know who Michael Lang is at all. I don't know who Denise Ferris is. You get what I'm saying? I don't know who Brian Savage is. I don't know who any of them people are. And it's like they using my address and things like that, man. When I tell you that does not make a woman feel safe. That does not make a woman feel safe by doing those unsafe things, by stealing the mail. And then this one man got insurance at my fucking address, and I never even rode in his car. I don't even know nothing about his ass. You get what I'm saying? Like people be doing things they be wondering. Like I'm pretty sure Brian Savage and all those weird people. They be like, that person's weird or whatever. Bitch, I'm only weird because y'all been stalking me for how long? Y'all have been bothering me for how long now? Since the projects? Y'all have been bothering me for how long, you savages? You get what I'm saying? Y'all have been bothering the fuck out of me. And then they be wondering why you know, they be wondering why certain things don't work out for them. You get what I'm saying? They be wondering why certain opportunities be taken from their ass. And the reason why it be taken from them is because, damn, you use this girl's address, she don't even know you. Like if y'all put Brian Savage in my face right now, I would be so confused because I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, but yet he has my address. You get what I'm saying? Yet he has my address. Yet he knows where I live at and things like that. And I don't know that guy at all. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, I can tell you that the insurance he got through my address and everything. Because if you want to sit up here and say I'm fucking lying. Even I don't know if it's his daughter or whatever. I went to, like I said, I seen the girl before because it was her and a big lady. I don't know if it was her mama or Brian. I don't even know who these people is, I promise you. But it was this big black lady. It was a skinny guy. He was the maintenance man. He looked like the maintenance guy that stayed in the projects. And then it was a skinny girl. And that girl might have been his daughter. You get what I'm saying? They all followed me to Wing Supreme one day. I'm sitting there in my chair or whatever because I'm waiting on my wing order. His daughter sitting next to me cracking her fucking knuckles and shit. Like, bitch, we at a chicken place, bitch. I don't know what she doing with her motherfucking knuckles. You get what I'm saying? We had a goddamn chicken place. This bitch, she was a light-skinned girl. She was skinny, sitting there cracking her fucking knuckles next to me. And then the guy looked like the maintenance man that stayed when I stayed in the project, the maintenance guy that was giving me problems. Then he was just sitting there like he must have told her, like, they followed me to Wing Supreme because literally they had to follow me there. And I know they did. They followed me there. The reason they followed me there is, I know they followed me there because it was literally a random thing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Wing Supreme. So that's how I know it's like kind of random. And then next thing I know, I pull up there, and then his wife, and that other girl, it's like they followed me. They was literally in line right behind me at Wing Supreme. So they had to have followed me there. That's why I make sure I pay attention to every fucking thing. That's why you gotta pay attention, because I'm telling you, those people will try to trip you up and say you did something to this and this and that, third. But if I was so evil towards that maintenance man, if I was so evil towards him, why have he been stalking me this whole time? Since I've been in Oklahoma, since I've been in the projects, he's been bothering me ever since. Literally, he been like, I called and to get the I called for my water was off. Tell me why it was that same guy who was standing over across my water thing, fucking with my water. You get what I'm saying? The same guy. But yeah, everybody's sitting up here saying, Kiara, that's not, or that's what. But guess what? Them niggas have been lying to me. Them niggas have been harassing me and stalking the fuck out of me. And then it was this one guy that I did like, but he wound up coming to my house one day. Like he was like high on some shit. And I didn't know that nigga did water or whatever the fuck he did. I didn't know he did those type of drugs. Cause I bullshit you now. He did tattoo. When I say in the projects, he brought the whole studio. He brought his whole studio equipment to my apartment. He brought his whole studio equipment to my apartment in the projects. And I recorded my first song in the projects. Then, our relationship was okay. You get what I'm saying? We had a good little bond or whatever, but but the thing is though, I have a daughter. This man came to my house all high and shit. You get what I'm saying? And I told him to leave. And it was like nighttime and all that shit. I literally told him to leave my house because, I told him to leave my house because he's not gonna come in my house in the middle of the night tripping high and all this stuff. I have a whole child here. Like, no, you gotta leave. You get what I'm saying? Then not only that, he what else did he? Oh, his dad. I don't know what they had going on. I don't know if it was planned or whatever the case is. Them motherfuckers, his dad wound up coming to the projects where I stayed at. He was like, is such and such here? Or whatever. I'm like, no, he left. He was high and all this and that stuff. And his dad was like, but I'm like, why did he come over here high like that? Like, I can understand, a motherfucker smoking weed or drinking a little beer every now and then, but that motherfucker was high on some whole other shit. And then me and him, we just met too. You get what I'm saying? Like he was high on some whole other shit, then asking me to spend the night high like that. Hell no. And then another thing too is I'm not getting off the internet. I'm not getting off the internet. I don't care what nobody says or what nobody suggests for me to do. And the reason why is because I got on the internet. I was on the internet before I met a bunch of these people. And it's like they came into my life and just trying to twist and tear everything up for me. And that's what I don't like. It's like, why are these people so hell bent on trying to control what I do and how I, and how I'm viewed and shit like that? Why are they so hell bent on that? Like literally, they came together. Like, how come I'm the only one that got my channel? I'm the only person. My channel was removed on behalf of them same people, but yet they got these people with these channels talking about nothing every day, all day. Their channels are still up. They still making money. Like literally, by the time I was supposed to be making money on my other channel, they wound up getting my channel removed. So it's like, who's gonna take that to court? You get what I'm saying? Who is gonna do that? Who is on my side for real? And that's why I promise you, that's why I don't fuck with nobody. That's why I don't fuck with nobody, and that's why I don't trust nobody. That's why them bitches with them tarot channels, shit, them motherfuckers thinking they in tune and shit like that. It's all a game. It's all a fucking game, and them people want their control. That's why you should have never stopped doing your podcast to do tarot. And I'm gonna just be real with you. You should have never stopped doing that. You should have just continued to do your you should have continued to do your podcast. You're doing good doing that. Tarot, I'm talking about tarot. Tarot brought a whole different side out of you can't even fucking see. You get what I'm saying? And that's what some people fail to realize about tarot. That it brings a different side out of you. And then you got to turn around and heal from all that. You get what I'm saying? But people be sitting around here saying that I don't be knowing what I'm talking about, but I literally know what the fuck I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I know what the fuck I be talking about. Even when I was doing tarot, reading my Bible, and all, I know what the fuck I be talking about because I can see beyond. And then I don't necessarily have to see beyond physically, but I mean spiritually. But it's like physically, you'll know that, okay, something wrong with that lady energy. She ain't right. You could tell that, when you start reading and learning and exploring certain things, you'll be like, man, I knew I couldn't trust them people. I knew those people was liars. I knew, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll be knowing certain things about certain people. Because I kid you not, I'm still trying to figure out now about my daughter's wreck that she got in. I want to say last year? We haven't received any money. I don't know why I wrote that. Haven't received any money from that. And even though that's my child got into an accident, I'm still a mother. So I know, we were supposed to get something and we didn't get shit out of that. I didn't get shit about after police abusing me. Them people going in my home doing just reckless shit that these people have been doing. Trying to take my child from me. Like, why do you people want my child? Y'all don't even know. Like, these people don't even know my fucking child. It's like, why do y'all want my child? So why do y'all want somebody that y'all don't even fucking know? Just so y'all can abuse my child? Because that's literally what the fuck they was gonna do. They wasn't gonna take care of no motherfucking child, provide for no child. They was gonna sexually abuse a child and keep a child in a fucked up mindset because them some old fucked up ass niggas. And that's all they wanted to do. Is molest a child, traumatize a child, and all that. That's the only thing they wanted to do. Just dirty up your energy, dirty up your face, have you looking like you're looking like you're struggling, have you looking like you're going through certain things, when in reality that was never the energy or the purpose to ever go through shit like that. Because guess what? What I learned about these people is that what I learned about a lot of people, especially in the state of Oklahoma, is that them some lying ass niggas. Oklahoma is a state full of lying ass men and women, and they all work together. They all work together to cover up their lies. Where is condemns? Okay, so condemns false teaching for arrogantly slandering spiritual realities they do not understand, while simultaneously using their limited base instinct to indulge in immorality. These individuals are destroying themselves through the very cardinal desire of sinful behavior they prioritize. Speak evil of things which they know not. These individuals mock or slander things beyond their natural comprehension, such as divine authority, celestial beings, and spiritual truths, reflecting their spiritual blindness. What they know naturally as grilled beasts. They operate purely on instincts and fleshly appetites, behaving like unthinking animals rather than rational human beings guided by divine truth. In those things, they corrupt themselves. They're uncontrolled, immoral, and naturalistic living, treating life as an excuse for hedonism. What is that? Hedonism. Treating life as an excuse for hedonism. The ethical theory of pleasure in a sense of satisfaction or desire is the highest good and proper aim of human life. Oh, okay. Oh, so the things that they corrupt themselves is that they get pleasure out of that. So that's the hedonism. Okay, they get pleasure out of that. Treating life as an excuse for hedonism leads to their own destruction, both physically and spiritually. Those who mock God's truth and follow their own desires, all while claiming to be Christians, are the most dangerous kind of unbelievers. Yes, I totally agree. How to please God as a woman. She is virtuous, trustworthy, energetic, physically fit, unselfish, honorable, lovable, prepared, and God-fearing, period. Because, see, that's the thing. It's like these men, it's like that's what I noticed. Some of these men, they be trying to like force a woman to fear or force a woman to submit. But when you think about God and when you think about the Bible, that is a self-humbling, that's self-submitting. You get what I'm saying? That's all self-driven. Like, because when you pick up a Bible up, you're doing that because you want to. You get what I'm saying? You pick a Bible up because you want to. You don't pick no Bible up because, oh, they said do that shit. They say, yeah, God, angels, demons, humans, everybody sins. But when you get in your connection with God and you start getting in your word, and then you become a sinless person, like literally. And people, you know what I notice about people, my love, is that people that are, what is it? It says something right here about the worst kind of Christian is someone who mocks God's truth and they follow, it's like they mock God's truth, but then they follow their own desires, all while claiming to be Christians. That's the most kind of believer. And I kid you not, you got some of those people, my love, like literally, you got demons in the church, you got demonic masters, like you got a lot of demons in the church. And I kid you not, you'll gravitate to certain people naturally that are divinely guided to you. It's not no forced direction, like I'm trying to force you in that direction and things like that. But it's like, don't force a motherfucker in the certain direction. Because it's literally like a self-humbling thing when you're calling, when God calls you, it's like God is calling you to self-humble yourself. God is calling you to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, and what's so wild is I know these things, and it's literally people be trying to tell me what I already know. You get what I'm saying? Like, do not tell me what I already know because I know. Submitting yourself to God refers to self-humbling by choice, not by force. James 4:7, submit yourselves. James 4:7 literally says, submit yourselves. Therefore, to God, resist the devil and he will flee from you. When you resist the devil, he will flee. The devil could be anything. The devil could be a low vibrational attachment, a desire, an obsession. You get what I'm saying? Because you got some people, my love, you got some people that are obsessed with other people. And that's a demonic attachment. Like literally, that's why anytime, like before I even cut my cards up, my love, the devil card never came in the devil card never came in the upright. And the reason why I never came in the upright on my end is because the thing is, I don't have any negative attachments. I'm not obsessed with anything. I'm not possessive. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about people who aren't worried about me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would never go hard for people that haven't went hard for me at all. You know, like no matter what people say, people could be like, oh, you know, I fuck with you on this, and the third. But it's just like, if you fuck with me, I would be able to see that. You get what I'm saying? Like, those are some things that, you know, that's some things that I can't see that, oh, you so-called, you like me, you deal with me or whatever, but I can't see that because you don't do anything for me. You don't do anything for me to make me believe that. You get what I'm saying? But it says, submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. And then that's another thing too about those weird group of people. They literally try to turn your kid against you. They be wanting your mama to turn against you. Like, and the only reason why they want that is so they can say that, see, I told you so. See, I told you. But it's like you purposely took a job from my mother so my mother can't pay her bills. You purposely did certain things to my mother so she couldn't provide. You purposely did those things. But see, sometimes when kids are kids, they don't understand what other people do. They be like, oh, they said that your mother was this type and that type just so they can take you from your mama because that person wanted to raise you. And that be the truth that sometimes these kids, I mean, some people, they won't even, the caretaker, whatever the case is, they won't tell the kid that. They won't tell you the truth as far as, yeah, she didn't want you. She thought that she would be a better mother to you. And she thought that she was going to be able to replace your mother and things like that. But in reality, your mother loved you. Your mother did everything she could for you. But when you got all these people against her, what can she do? What can she do except for let you go? Because you want to go with those people. You think those people love you. You think those people trust you. You think you can trust those people when in reality, them people don't even like your mother. They don't even like your own mother. So, you know, they don't like you for real. Because literally that's how I feel about anything like family, friends, and things like them people cannot sit up here and say that, oh, they fuck with my sisters and then my sisters are all around, but they don't fuck with me. They literally got to understand, like, okay, it might be some of them, okay, because after a while, let me tell you something, because after a while, my love, like, I'm the type of person that you can only sit back and discredit my sister for so long. I can only sit back and let you discredit my sister for so long. I will only sit back and let you torture or hurt or harm my family members for so long before I stand up and I start saying something about it. You get what I'm saying? Because you're no longer going to sit around here and try to take from me, and then put me in situations to where, you know, that it's kind of like putting your back against the wall in certain situations. Because guess what? Think I won't swing on a motherfucker. Put me in a situation to where I won't, like, child. Because sometimes that's what the fuck they be doing. They put you in situations to where you got to act a fucking ass and shit. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes they do that shit just because they want to see. They be like, oh, well, let's try this person. But guess what? Sometimes when people be trying other people, people start dying because of that. Because I'm telling you, God, the universe, the answers, the angels have their hand over certain people. Why do you think after all this time, they was trying to get you out of your position? They were trying to lie on you about this or lie about that. Why do you think it never really worked? They only done certain things because God gave them a little bit of power. And that's why God give them a little power. And it's just like, okay, so that's what y'all will do. You trying to use that person's power because you didn't pay your bill. You want this person, this single mother, you want her bills to be as high as a motherfucker because your grown ass, you want to sit over there and leech off of a grown woman. And this woman out here every day getting it how she lives. She doing exactly what she got to do every single day. And your bum ass want to try to siphon the fucking electricity. You want to try to siphon the water. You trying to siphon all this shit over this woman? Nigga, you should look at yourself as a bum for doing that. That's bum nigga shit. And then you putting all that weight on that woman. You putting all that on a woman, a single mother. And then these men wonder why you don't have no time for them. Nigga, if I gotta take care of your overgrown, lazy fucking ass, I gotta pay your bills and mine, you lazy ass nigga. Bitch, you putting all that fucking weight on me, and then you expect for me to love that type of shit? I don't like no nigga that gotta siphon a woman's energy. He trying to connect the light bill to that and that. He trying to do all that type of shit. Nigga, don't no woman respect that. You put a lot of weight on a woman. And then not only that, you put all that weight, extra bills on a woman. Then not only that, it's people out here trying to block you from getting jobs on top of all that. There you go, running your mouth again. I'm gonna always run my mouth because, honey, I'm gonna always speak the truth about it. Because y'all men, some of y'all men ain't speaking the truth. All y'all men keep women in circles. Y'all keep women in circles and in cycles. With some of y'all men, women never elevate with y'all. Oh, about the job? Yeah, I've been had a job since 28 years old. Since 28, I've been had a job, but it's with a group of people that obviously they don't want me with any money because they want me to take care of one of their bitch ass niggas in that group. But it's like, I don't take care of no man. You get what I'm saying? Because guess what? You know, is a man taking care of me? Is a man coming into my life to make my life easier? You get what I'm saying? You wish you could read lips. Yeah. Uh, okay. But yeah, though. But I learned that the internet, my love, the internet literally is not a place for friends, lovers, or anything like that. the internet is really a place to either, however you make your content, you know what I'm saying? Like whether you, however you make your content, I just kind of feel like that's what the internet is for. The internet literally is not for, come to Las Vegas, I'll take care. No, I'll never go to Vegas. I'm never going to Vegas. Hell no. That's what they do, a lot of sex trafficking at, and them motherfuckers is not going to get me caught up nowhere near that, nowhere near Las Vegas, nowhere near Florida. And then you know what I noticed too? It's like I've been, I thought I had got that off. But it's like I've been submitting myself to God, right? Like I've been submitting myself to God. And it's like the devil never left. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, they be like, resist the devil, he will flee. Like, yeah, the devil will flee, but then he'll send somebody else in to, you get what I'm saying? He'll try to send somebody else in. Because these men are demonic. Literally, I couldn't even go to the store without, like, one day I came from the gym. I was riding my bike to the gym. And then I came back to, I wound up riding my bike to the gym and I wound up stopping at a store. And my bike was like parked on like the side of the, you know what I'm saying? My bike was parked on side of the little thing. And tell me why these same type of YN looking niggas, they walked past my bike. And I'm like, so these are the same guys I be kind of seeing everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, who is these niggas? And then like, I was riding my bike and then these niggas purposely was right. It's like, I'm riding my bike going this way. They was purposely at this stop sign talking about, hey, baby, and shit. I looked at the motherfuckers like, bitch, like, oh, like y'all niggas need to find something better to do. Y'all need to find somebody else to fuck with and harass and bother. No, I'm not staying in Las Vegas. Fuck no, I'm not going there. That's a place I'm not going there. I'm not going to Las Vegas. That's Sin City. Like, hell no. Bitch, I'll stay far away from Las the fuck Vegas. I don't want to go there. I'm a country girl and I need to be in a country town. I need to be where everything's convenient. You get what I'm saying? I want to be where everything's convenient. I'm not a city girl. I'm talking about, child, I'll be able to walk to the grocery store. Look, I can walk everywhere and I'll be everywhere in 5 minutes. I can walk to the grocery store, clothing store. Like when I stayed in Edmond, oh my God, I stayed in like the most perfect place because my apartment complex was here. Neighborhood Walmart was like literally across the street that way. And then 7-Eleven was like, I'm going to say, shit, next door. You get what I'm saying? Like 7-Eleven was next door to the apartment. So I'm talking about in the 7-Eleven 24 hours. So it's like I literally had access to stores 24/7. Like if I wanted cigars or whatever, like in Oklahoma, I would literally have to ride my bike or walk maybe 5 or 10 minutes down the road to get to the store, which still ain't bad. But when I stayed in Edmond, that was literally like the most perfect place because the 7-Eleven was literally right next door. So it's like, just say if I walked out my house or whatever, you'll think that just how close the store was, you'll probably think I went to go check the mail or something. Like that's just literally how close it was, right next door. Then across the street from that was clothing stores, Five and Below, restaurants. Like it was so much stuff around there. Like I didn't even need a car. Like I literally did not need a car unless I wanted to go out the city or something. I mean, out of that city. I got all the convenience here for you. No, I'm all right. I don't want to go there. And you know what? Where your attention goes, energy flows. That's why I focus on God. Literally. That's why God is my focus. I'm not worried about the motherfuckers trying to go in somebody's house and set that up and set that up. When I tell you, I don't give a fuck about nobody trying to set up anything or do anything, because guess what? That's them motherfuckers asking to go to jail. You get what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Yeah, I ain't scared of nothing. But I'm not going to no fucking place like that. I know where I will thrive at, and it definitely ain't no big ass fucking city. And the reason why I won't thrive in a big city is even me living in Oklahoma helped me realize that them big cities ain't shit. Because the police ain't shit in them cities. I already got attacked by the police in a big ass city, and I'm done with that. I don't fuck around with that shit at all. Them bitches never paid me or nothing like that. That's another reason why I do feel like I want to try to find a different place or a different state to move in anyway, because Oklahoma ain't shit. They some abusive motherfuckers, and I hate them bitches. I hate them goddamn cops with they bitch ass. And then another thing too, no fellowshipping with devils, and that's exactly from this. I'm telling you, man. That's why I gotta keep my notes with me at all times. It tells me no fellowship with devils. Oh, okay. So these people, they don't believe what I believe, then they might be a devil. Might be a devil or a demon or something. And that's another thing too, where when it comes down to even being around certain men, being around certain people, and taking certain things, come to New York. Hell no, I'm not going there. The fuck? Hell no. Hell no, I ain't going no motherfucking New York. Shit no. I don't know. For what? I don't know no motherfucking body up over there. I mean, I do got family in New Jersey, New York, probably. Yeah, I probably do got family out there, but I don't know their ass. Well, I know Stephanie and Steven. I don't know if they stay in I don't know if they stay in New York, New Jersey, or whatever. I don't know where they live. But I ain't going over there because shit, even Steven was telling me that Stephanie a long time ago, he was saying that she had this good ass job at a warehouse or some shit. But then, you know, she was living in like a it was like a little small, like 1 bedroom apartment or whatever, but she had a daughter and things. But it's just like, I don't want to live in a big ass city like that where you got to work hard pretty much just to keep a roof over your head. You get what I'm saying? And I don't want no, you know, I don't want to live like that. I want to make sure that I can work a job. I can get maybe what, 1,500 or yeah, maybe $1,200 every 2 weeks, or depending on how much I work. And then I'll still be able to pay my maybe $500 to $700, $800 rent, and then my utilities, and then I'll still have money left over. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm trying to live. I ain't trying to live like, oh, I gotta spend my whole check on rent. Every time I get paid, I gotta pay bills and rent and shit like that. Like, I don't be want to do all that. I want to make sure that I have enough money to, you know, I want to make sure I have enough money to pay my bills and provide for my child, and that is it. I don't be want to provide for nothing extra, nobody extra. Well, I mean, of course, if my family need me, then that's, you know, I'm definitely here for that. But other than that, and then another thing too is chords of the mind. Like when, oh, I forgot you have a little daughter. Yeah, well, my daughter's about to be 16, and yep, I only have one child. But like I said, I definitely can have more kids, but I do not want kids with everybody. And I'm so glad that Oh Lord, when I tell you, I'm so glad that I told this one guy that I just don't want to have kids with him. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm so glad I fucking told him that. And the reason why I'm glad I told him is because guess what? That nigga was not gonna get me caught up in whatever love cycle or whatever shit they got going on. Oh, she about to move out in like 2 years to go to college. Okay, period. Yeah, but before my daughter, before she go to college or whatever the case is, I don't even give a damn. She go to college for 1 year and get a little certificate or degree or some shit. Even if she go to college for 1 damn year, like the man that I'm with, I promise you, we're gonna have to buy her a car and all that because she's a good kid. Like, my daughter goes to school. She's not a bad person. Like, it's kind of like kids want to be surrounded by love. Kids want to be around people that love them. You get what I'm saying? Because I literally was a kid, and that's all I want to be around was people that love and protected me and nurtured me and guided me in the right way. You get what I'm saying? Versus oh, you being around these men, but they're grooming you to be hoes. They're grooming you to be low vibrational. They're grooming you to be submissive to them, and they have all these other women and things like that. They're grooming you to be like that. You get what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's like, fuck no, them motherfuckers ain't grooming me. Man, when I tell you, that's why I'm glad I have my own mind. And I'm also glad that I understand that I can say no to motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? Just because this guy like you don't mean you have to have kids with him. You can tell that motherfucker no. And that's why I'm so glad that nigga was pillow talking to that bitch behind the scenes. I'm telling you, because I can't stand that shit. Pillow talking ass nigga. That's why I'm glad. I'm glad he went on about his way and he started living his life and doing what the fuck he had to do. Because I promise you, when I tell you, I'm glad he went on by his way and he never looked back. Because guess what? Soon as he left me and I found out that nigga was pillow talking, his seat was removed. You know what I'm saying? His seat was removed. He has been removed from my mind, my thought process, and every fucking thing. Like, I'm talking about, I don't think about him at all. Like, I don't think about no man that pillow talk my fucking business. I don't think about no man that took, like, that nigga even stole food stamps. That nigga even stole food stamps from me and my fucking child. So I damn sure don't want no nigga like that. You get what I'm saying? The fuck, nigga, you took food out of me and my daughter's mouth just to feed whatever bitches y'all was scamming for and stealing for at the time. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers probably don't even fuck with each other. Or they done did so much dirt together that it's like, I don't know if that bitch gonna turn on me or not. And then now that bitch probably, I don't know if that nigga gonna turn on me or not. He probably gonna tell the truth on me. And then his bitch ass, like both of them together talking about, man, maybe that nigga might tell the truth on me. Maybe that bitch might tell the truth on me. You fucking right. Because guess what? Y'all niggas ain't finna be running around here lying and just poison up the whole fucking population of truth because y'all want to be liars. And then y'all want to lie about everything. And then you want things to go your way. You get what I'm saying? But it's like hell no. Stealing food stamps is wild. Yes. I'm talking about I stole food stamps from me and my fucking child. Like, and then these niggas, he literally expected for me to just be, I miss it. No, I don't miss no nigga that stole from me. You get what I'm saying? I don't miss no nigga that tried to keep things blocked from me. I don't miss that. Talking about I didn't want to let you go. Well, you should have. Because guess what? And you know what's so wild is, it's like the guy was saying that he didn't want to let me go as far as like, I don't know, maybe if I was in the, I don't know if how people be lying. So I don't know if he could have access to me for a long time or he would show his face every now and then he'll be like, I just didn't want to let you go and woo. But it's just like, okay, so you don't want to let me go and explore and figure out who I truly am and what I truly like. You would rather me sit in misery, sit in pain. You would rather have me just sit. Because that's what pleases this motherfucker. Oh, well, she's sitting there. That's what he wanted, right? He wanted her to sit there, right? So she's sitting there. Now what? Now what? She just grow old sitting in the same fucking spot growing. As old as she's growing more hate, more disrespect towards this guy because he know he's been holding back. But they want you to sign all these contracts and sign all these things to get money that's rightfully yours. Like, why do I have to sign something that's rightfully, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have to sign for anything that's rightfully mine. And there's no loan on my, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? These motherfuckers talking about a loan, nigga. Y'all can keep the goddamn loan, bitch. I will never fuck with a group of motherfuckers that sit up here. Oh, well, we want you to be a part of this or whatever, but it's a loan. Hell no. Them motherfuckers, it's a group of people. YouTube, they already owe me so much money anyway. So why would I ever take a loan or a bribe from anyone? Like, I'll never take a loan or a bribe. So them motherfuckers be like, that, and you know what? Sometimes my love in life, sometimes we gotta turn down certain things. No loans, for real, for real. Yeah. It's like, that's why you gotta turn down certain things and certain people. Because of course, if it's a loan from the beginning, they have to tell you that it's a loan. Because you can't sit around here and be like, oh, I gave you this money or whatever. But then when you turn around, you feel like, oh, I loaned you that. Woo, woo, woo. No, bitch, you gave me that money. You get what I'm saying? And you know why, motherfucker. Because a motherfucker ain't finna sit around here. A motherfucker ain't sit around here and say I owe them shit. And then try to make my life hard. And then you got all these, you done recruited all these niggas. He done recruited all these niggas just because a motherfucker probably want to see you or something. Or a motherfucker miss you or whatever. So he done recruited all these motherfuckers to say all these bad things about you. And he don't even have nothing to back up everything he said. Yeah, no, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Y'all men have been turning me off these past couple years. I promise you. Like, when I tell you I'm in the energy right now of just being a woman and being beautiful and being healthy and fit. You get what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm really into right now. I'm not even into y'all men. Y'all men have turned me off. Y'all men are not providers. And some of y'all men, y'all have not been real with me. Y'all have been liars. And I kid you not. You know how they be saying, like, God is a man and things like that? I kind of think God is also a woman too. And the reason why I think so is because the Bible tells us so much about wicked men, wicked men, wicked men. Because guess what? If everything was a revolving around men, them men wouldn't tell other men. You know what I'm saying? The Bible wouldn't tell us women that men are evil. The Bible wouldn't tell us that if this was solely based on a man thing. And then if the Bible was fully like for men, how can I say, if the Bible was fully against women, if the Bible was fully against women, my love, Proverbs 11 and 17 wouldn't exist. Proverbs 11 and 17 would not exist if the Bible was solely for men, because it tells us that a merciful man doeth good to his own soul. And that could be anything, like just say giving good advice. I'm doing good to my soul because I'm giving you good advice. Like, I kid you not, I feel good every single day I get up on YouTube or, and I get on my other podcast channel or whatever the case is. When I get on there, I literally feel so good because I'm giving valuable information. I'm giving information that, for one, I learned that helped me. And then I'm also giving information that is going to help others that have been in the same situation or predicament, or if they have found themselves in certain predicaments or situations. Because I promise you, that's one thing I don't want. Do not ever force me to be in a relationship with anyone. Do not force me, because that shit ain't gonna work, and y'all gonna see a side of me that you don't want to see. Do not ever force me to do anything. Don't even touch me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to certain things, don't. You get what I'm saying? Do not fucking touch me. All y'all motherfuckers need to do is communicate clearly with me, because literally that's the best form of touch that a stranger can ever do when it comes down to me, is have clear communication. And therefore, clear communication, because therefore it's like, I feel like a person could be more merciful, because it's like a merciful person does good to their own soul, right? So it's kind of like, okay, if you want something from me, then that means you would literally have to communicate with me clearly. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't turn around and try to infiltrate the business, try to stop this from me, block that from me, and then try to put yourself in my fucking shoes. That's literally what a nigga did. Literally, that's what a nigga did. Like, the nigga tried to stop me from getting my business, try to stop me from making money and shit just so he could sit in there and do it. And then constantly want me to start over with certain things. Constantly want me to rebuild. Constantly, you get what I'm saying? Constantly want me to do these things that nigga can't fucking do clearly. It's like that nigga can't even have clear communication, let alone, he stole like whole podcast idea. He stole all that shit from somebody. So with that being said, he's not a good leader because he had to steal. He had to steal to get on top. He had to steal for that. So he's not nobody that you should look up to. Because he that is cruel troubles his own flesh. Why do you think some men, my love, why do you think they be so troubled on a soul level? It's because guess what? He tried to take everything from you. He tried to take your joy from you, your kids from you, your husband, your wife. He tried to take all those things from you. That's why his flesh is so troubled. That's why he probably so ugly in the face. You get what I'm saying? Because he's a cruel man and he knows he's cruel. I'm telling you, a cruel man knows when he's cruel. Just like a cruel woman knows when they're cruel. That's why I'm telling you, a merciful man, he knows he's doing. He knows he's a good. He knows he's a good man. That's why he always come with good intention. He knows a good man knows one thing. He's like, I'm not gonna go off on that woman. I'm not gonna do this, and the third. And the reason why I'm not gonna do that is because he knows one thing. There was some bullshit in that water that y'all. It was some bullshit that y'all did. It was some bullshit that y'all fucking did. And he know that shit. That's why he's like, you know what? A merciful man knows. You get what I'm saying? A merciful man knows. And the reason why that merciful man knows, because he knows, like, you got a good soul. You got a good soul. You're wise. You're intelligent. And things like that. A merciful man is going to bring you clear communication, but a cruel man going to sit there and see if you fall for his lies. You get what I'm saying? Just like a merciful woman is doing good to her soul. So therefore, it's kind of like, okay, if I'm a merciful woman and I operate in truth, clarity, and things like that, then guess what? I expect that from other women. I expect that from other men. You get what I'm saying? But when it comes down to a cruel man or a cruel woman, they're doing selfish things. You get what I'm saying? They're doing selfish things to get things done on their, you know what I'm saying? For their self. Because a cruel man is merciless and he's how can I say? He's like he's a self-concerning type of person. He only cares about himself. He don't care about others. A merciful man, he cares about everybody. I'm talking about he cares. He will bring you truth. He'll bring you clarity. I'm talking about he's faithful in love, faithful in God, faithful when it comes down to his friendships with his mother, friends, sisters, brothers. He's faithful in all things. You get what I'm saying? And that's a man that I desire to be. What I desire to be with a man who's faithful in all things. Because guess what? Lead by an example. You get what I'm saying? You know how some people be like, oh, that's my husband, my husband, my husband. But your husband is a murderer. Your husband is fucked up. Your husband is, he isn't, healthy. Your husband isn't, helping you get up on your feet so you can do what you need to do. You get what I'm saying? Like your husband isn't helping you. It's kind of like your motivation. You got some women's motivation is always competition with others. Like her motivation is she trying to be better than you. But it's like how is she trying to be better than me when I'm trying to be better than who I was yesterday? You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to be better than who I was yesterday. I'm not worried about, I'm not constantly looking at my phone to see if this is done, that's done. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no competition with that. That's why I peep certain things. You get what I'm saying? I peep certain things, my love. I promise you. That's why I said I don't compete with nobody. I don't even want no man that's a competitive ass man. You get what I'm saying? Like I promise you, if a man see me and he want me and he can't walk up to me and give me clear communication and we talk and give me honest, clear communication, then guess what? He's not a man for me. He's not a man for me if he can't just walk to me, talk to me, and walk up on me and talk to me. Because you got some men like this is what be pissing me off about some men. I could be walking or whatever the case is, right? And man be like, He like, hey, come here. Do you not know I would keep motherfucking walking on that ass? Cause nigga, if you can't get out your motherfucking car and talk to motherfucking me, then I know, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like I keep walking on that. You get what I'm saying? Because guess what? It could be a short ass man in a big ass car, and he trying to holler at me, and then as soon as he get out the car, it's like a turn off. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't like no man like, because that has happened to me before. Men in these big ass trucks, but man small as a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? And it's like I can't do nothing with that. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about I cannot do nothing with that at all. That's why I need man approach me like a man. You get what I'm saying? And then another thing too is it's just first of all, don't even come over here thinking that it's gonna be a sexual encounter. Don't think that. You get what I'm saying? Do not think that, because I'm telling you, I noticed the cruel man from the merciful man. The cruel man, he wants sex. You get what I'm saying? The cruel man wants sex that he's never gonna fucking get. And the reason why, because he's cruel, he's not telling the truth about it. You got some man, a merciful man, you're like, yeah, I wanna, but I also wanna, but sometimes a cruel man, but you'll know a cruel man from a merciful man anyway, because a cruel man will literally, I can say this, a cruel man is probably everything that you don't like in a man. Like a liar, dishonesty, a hoe, unfaithful, you get what I'm saying? Untrustworthy, abuses power. You get what I'm saying? A cruel man is probably everything that you don't fucking like in a man. Probably even unattractive, because you know what? A cruel man could be attractive, and let me tell you how. Because guess what? A cruel man might be attractive because they got to manipulate so much. You know what I'm saying? They got to manipulate so much, and that's why you got some men that think they cocky as fuck. I heard a man one day say, well, I wasn't able to pull that, or I wasn't able to get that, or you know what I'm saying? And the only reason why is because that nigga's a cocky ass nigga. He uses his manipulation skills. You get what I'm saying? He uses his manipulation skills to try to control people. But guess what? That nigga can't control nothing but the kids that he made and the bitches that he lay up with. Them the only type of people that he can control. Like I promise you, that cruel man, that's the only thing. He can't control somebody that got their own mind. He can't control somebody that is of love, because love is a high vibration. That cruel man don't know what love is. That's why he play over love every time he see. You get what I'm saying? Every time he see love, he fucks over it. Every time the cruel man sees love, he can't really embrace it. And the only reason why he can't is because he probably don't love himself. You get what I'm saying? He probably loves the attention that the hoes give him. Oh, he got a baby mama with this person, that person, and then them two baby mamas arguing about his dumb ass. You get what I'm saying? Them two arguing about him. And then it's like he loves that type of energy because he's a cruel man. He knows he's unfaithful. You get what I'm saying? The cruel man knows he's unfaithful. That's why he got them women arguing about him. But that merciful man, he wouldn't even like, oh, nah, like, just say the merciful man, if he do got a baby mama or whatever, he's like, oh yeah, you, just because you my baby mama, you ain't finna come over here and ruin my fucking marriage. You get what I'm saying? Because I promise you, that's what they, because I promise you that's, but let me tell you something though, my love. Real recognize real. And let me tell you something. Real recognize real, my love. If you're a merciful man, you never have to say that. You never have to tell a woman. If you are a merciful man, if you're faithful, if you're loving, if you're supportive, if you're protective, you get what I'm saying? You never have to tell a woman those things, because guess what? Every day you love a woman. Every day you come home and pay bills. Every day you come home and put food on the table. Every day you come home and do everything that you're supposed to do as a man or whatever. It'll show for itself. You get what I'm saying? Because literally you got some men, these cruel men, they be wanting to place themselves in situations like, I've heard so many men hear a story online, my love, and then they go around and they say, oh, well, such and such happened to me. Woo, 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 woo. You get what I'm saying? Just because they want to kind of see how it feels to be in a certain position. You get what I'm saying? Like even when it come down to like I said, a merciful man, because a merciful man does good to his own soul. So the merciful man, he's gonna make sure that he have healthy kids, healthy wife. He's gonna make sure that everything is kind of beautiful and fruitful around him. You get what I'm saying? Because guess what? You don't want you to be so fucking ugly to the point where shit you go outside and the kids screaming. You get what I'm saying? The kids screaming, the kids crying. Don't nobody want to be around us because his ass is he could be a cruel man. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, the merciful man, kids love. Kids love the merciful man and the merciful woman. And the reason why is because kids are soul beings. I feel like kids are more spiritual than adults. You get what I'm saying nowadays. And that's why you got certain kids that be like, oh, I like her. And you got certain kids that be like, oh, I don't like him, or whatever the case is. You get what I'm saying? Because kids be knowing. Kids be fucking knowing, man. Because a cruel man trouble his own flesh. Like, okay, another thing that reminded me of, I'm have to literally talk about this scripture all day long. But okay, so but I want to kind of make it realistic though. But anyway, the cruel man, he troubled his own flesh. So that's kind of like, okay, tarot, for instance. Even though tarot reminds me of that, Proverbs 11 and 17. Also, it reminds me of Jude 1 and 10. And the reason why I'm gonna say tarot kind of reminds me of those two is because it's like Jude 1 and 10 says, but these speak evil of those things which they know not. Because see, a lot of people have corrupted tarot, and but the thing is, they cursed it for a reason. It's been cursed for years. Like when you turn around and you think about it, when you turn around and you think about tarot, you be like, man, before you was doing tarot, you was healthy, you was thick, and all this. Because I bullshit you not, my titties was big up. I had some big juicy ass titties, ass just fat. You know what I'm saying, and all that shit before I had started doing tarot. Then next thing I know, it was like some, I don't know if it was energy vampires or whatever, but it was like they was feeding off of my energy. And I'm talking about I lost a lot of weight and things like that. And then it's like when you get in that type of energy, it's kind of like something to try to trigger your mind to convince you that you're sick. Then you'll go to the hospital, you'll go to the doctors and things like that. And of course, they'll be like, oh, nothing's wrong with you, you're fine. And then it's kind of like a spiritual attack. And I kind of feel like maybe tarot is cursed. And I kind of feel like maybe that's why, and maybe that's some type of demons or energy that's attached to it. Do you not know how many people have gotten killed? And that's another thing too I want to say about tarot. A lot of our ancestors and probably people in certain generations of our family have gotten killed because of tarot cards. And then another thing too I want to say about it, because in Jude 1 and 10, it says, but these speak evil of those things which they know not. Sometimes people that speak bad about tarot, they discredit the Bible. And it's like they speak evil of the Bible and they know nothing about it. But what they know naturally, they only know what they know naturally about the Bible. That could be because of what either they heard and things like that. And then it says, in those things they corrupt themselves. So in tarot, of course, if they're not reading it word for word or like what it means and things like that, if they're not doing that, then of course they're probably corrupting tarot. You get what I'm saying? They're corrupting it if they're not going by, what it says. But then again, excuse me. But then again, you can have intuitive readers, you can have psychic readers. You get what I'm saying? It's all different types that you can have. But I recognize that tarot is one of the low vibrational tools that you can use through spirituality, because tarot card is a tool. You get what I'm saying? Now that's why I said in that one song, play your cards right, or you're going to have to deal with what's being dealt. And the only reason why I said that was because it's like people will literally get on YouTube and they thinking they pulling your energy. You get what I'm saying? They thinking they pulling your energy and they thinking that They're thinking that they're orchestrating all these things in your life. You get what I'm saying? You started to give me a headache. Okay, period. Well, go take your chip here. But anyway, so it's like in tarot they corrupt things themselves by how they believe, right? And then another thing too, what I think about speaking on a higher vibe is that the barrier, I have a barrier over here. It's a barrier. You're not getting through. You're not getting through the barrier. So all that negative energy is going to be on you. Okay? I'm not sick. I'm not overwhelmed or anything. So like I said, you keep that negative energy over there with you. But anywho, but yeah, so in those things they corrupt themselves because like I said, if you got somebody online that feels like they know what they're talking about and then they're trying to orchestrate certain things in my life, they gotta understand that those words came out of their mouth. That word was like created in their subconscious mind. So therefore, that word that's coming out of their mouth, it has been yet manifested, but it's not gonna the negativity ain't gonna manifest in my life because I didn't speak the negativity. You get what I'm saying? The horrible things that's happening or the horrible things that's going on is not happening in my life. And the reason why it's not happening in my life is because I did not speak those things. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's why I love the Bible, because it teaches me every day. It teaches me, even the subconscious mind. Like it was something, it's in my other binder at home, but it says something about in the subconscious mind. Do you know the subconscious mind knows nobody but you? You are the only person that your subconscious mind knows. So therefore, if we talking about certain things, guess what? I'm rich. I'm getting $1 million. Every job I apply for, I get. Anything that I want, I receive. All I have to do is knock and I will receive. All I got to do is ask and I will receive. You understand what I'm saying? Like everything is available to me. I have so many resources. I have so many things that is unlimited to me and my child and my future children. You understand? That's why I speak those things. You get what I'm saying? That's why I speak good things. And the reason why I speak good things is because, like I said, I am not about to be focused on negativity every single day. That's just not what I'm focused on. Because guess what? I didn't wake up mad. I didn't wake up angry. I'm happy. I woke up beautiful, gorgeous. I'm talking about feeling good, smelling good, and feeling light. You get what I'm saying? Because let me tell you, you know what? I'm gonna start saying wiles of the devil. Wiles of the devil. WILES. Wiles of the devil. And a lot of us, we need to be on point about the wiles of the devil. Guess what? Because he made a dumb choice. He made a dumb choice and a dumb decision. That was his fault, not mine. He should not have been as wild as he was. He should not have been as dumb as he was. That is his fault, not mine. But the wiles of the devil refer to Satan's cunning strategies. So that's another thing too about tarot. If somebody does low vibrational tarot, you get what I'm saying? If somebody does low vibrational tarot, it's kind of like we have to be mindful of the wiles of the devil, because the wiles of the devil refers to Satan's cunning strategies, schemes, and tricks used to deceive, tempt, or lead people away from God, often by exploiting human weakness like emotions, desires, and doubts. So you got to understand, if just say if you on the path of righteousness, because, and I love saying that. Let me tell you something. I love saying that. The reason why I love saying that is because on a path of righteousness is on a path for like goodness sake. You get what I'm saying? Like, for goodness sake, I'm just on a path of righteousness. For goodness sake, I'm on a path to a clear mind. For goodness sake, I block, bind, and rebuke all negative, demonic, low vibrational energies. I don't see anything low vibrational. I don't see anything demonic. So with that being said, a man that can't come approach me with clear communication, he must be a part of the wiles of the devil. And like I said, the wiles of the devil refer to Satan's cunning strategies, which is the low vibrational tarot readers. The low vibrational tarot readers are always trying to set something up. Those are Satan's those are Satan's pawns. You get what I'm saying? Because they always got to set something up. They always trying to orchestrate something and plan something. When in reality, my love, you have a lot of people out here. We're grown. We want to raise our kid in a great environment. We want, we want to be successful business owners. You get what I'm saying? We want to be successful things in life, but you cannot be a successful business owner or have, great up to speed kids always, strategizing against God's angels. You get what I'm saying? You're always strategizing against God's angels, and God is not going for that. Because if we God's angels, well, because some of us are and some of us aren't. But if you're God's angel, then guess what? God put you, like, how you be like, man, that person was just over here, but then she went over there, but she still got access over here and over there. Because guess what? I could be on a divine mission by doing certain things, being in certain places.